Hi everyone, John here. Today we're going to go over some crude oil futures and some components in the energy sector. As we're taking a quick look at oil, we're still charting a series of higher highs and higher lows. On the hourly chart, price is also trading nicely above that 200 moving average on the hourly chart. As we're taking a quick look at this pullback, I also found a pullback that's also very similar in dollar amount. You can see this pullback right here. It's very similar in dollar amount to the one we're currently experiencing and currently recovering. Now I'm going to jump down to a list over here on my left hand side, going over some energy stocks that you're very familiar with. First one, I'm going to talk about Chevron. Chevron, series of higher highs and higher lows. I'm going to anticipate the next pullback on a chart like this. For example, it could be a smaller pullback like this, which is also very similar to this one over here. So I start to map them out, clicking from that pivot high, pivot low, pivot high, first price relationship. Over here, this is another pullback. They almost overlap one another because they're so similar in dollar amount. Let's take a quick look at VLO. VLO, so trading very nicely to the upside. This is also another stock that I highlighted a couple days ago, getting closer to the profit extensions and also that target. Now if you're taking a quick look on the hourly chart as well, it's still trading nicely above that 200 moving average. If you're not in this chart already, then don't jump on this train. You want to wait for the next cycle. Wait for a deeper pullback, such as ones like this and also ones like this. Taking a quick look at HES. This is already at profit extensions as well, so you gotta wait for the next pullback. What we're going to do with a chart like this, going to remove some of these fib retracement calculations. And what are we going to do? We're going to redrag some of these lines. For example, if I were to redrag some of these symmetry supports, activate the drawing, and I'm going to reproject it to this new recent high. So that'll bring me back down to 110, possibly. That'll be the next potential pullback. I'm not saying this is exactly what's going to happen. We're anticipating the next move because we're not going to be chasing these new recent highs. We want to make sure we get a next pullback that is similar to other pullbacks in the history of this chart. ConocoPhillips, same thing over here. We had a very nice decent pullback over here. Now the question is, are we going to be able to repeat that particular pattern with the same or very similar dollar amount pullback and finding that three price relationship over and over again? And this is how we find high probability setups day in and day out. In addition, I can use my fib retracements. Clicking from this pivot low to pivot high also provides a 382. So over here, I'm looking for a pullback into this pocket, potential pocket. From here, must not break, and gives me a trigger on the 15-minute time frame for me to go long. Let's take a quick look. Phillips 66, same thing over here. Had a very nice run since that pivot low down there. Since then, we've marched into the upside. And this one also broke over $100 as well. But if we continue to see strong moves in crude oil, this may jump to another 110, 120. Just kind of see what crude is going to do. XOM Mobil, same thing over here. Do not be chasing this new recent high. Look for the next pullback. Now we had a two price relationship over here. What I can do, I can just redrag this support, potential support. It may pull back. I'm looking for a decent pullback. Now you can see we found that pullback all the way down here. This is back in 2020 when this pullback before this upside move. It repeated itself over here as well. So that means I can use this as a pullback. Clicking from that pivot high, pivot low, pivot high. They just very much overlap one another. So this is what I do on a day in and day out, right? I want to find high probability setups. I want to find charts that's going to exhibit behaviors that I've seen on the chart's history. From here, I like to just follow through on my setups day in and day out. Thanks for watching this video. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon. Have you subscribed to my Fibonacci Zone newsletter? What you will get a free mini course with instructional videos on Fibonacci trading, access to high probability setups that I'm buying and selling and why, and also lessons from my life, victories and defeats to help you grow. I'll leave the link below in the descriptions. Look forward to connecting with you. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, subscribe now. Hit that notification button. Our first goal is 1,000 subs. We go over cryptocurrencies as well as US equities. Love to hear from you in the comments area. Talk to you soon.